Call of Duty Black Ops 7 multiplayer gameplay reveal trailer. Is COD back? Let's find out. Let's take a look here, folks. Man, I'm so hyped for this.
They know we're here. Go out.
Whoa! What the hell was that? You take people hostage? What the hell was that?
Let's move. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
What? What? Looks like Biolab a little bit.
Good work.
Yeah, the colors look great. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. He's hacking?
Enemy Rhino sighted.
The hell is that? The fuck is that?
Almost there. We're securing the objective.
Damn. What map is this?
Stars, stay on task.
Focus on the future, never on right now.
Hey!
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
Whoa, whoa! They just showed us a lot right there. We're gonna have to rewind that back.
Weapons free.
Legion inbound.
Dang, what the hell? Hey, that was a W, man.
Are you saying it when he wins? I'm not gonna lie, kind of.
That was actually a W. A few things I want to go back and rewind, but hey, overall, what did you guys think of the trailer, man? The movement definitely intrigued me a little bit, and the colors looked really nice. The colors look great. I mean, obviously, I feel like we can't give an opinion on the game until we play the game, but I mean, the trailer was dope. The trailer was cool. What'd you guys think? What do you guys think, chat? No Omni movement? No, that's not what I heard, Scratch. I'm pretty sure there is Omni movement. There is Omni movement, guys. I'm pretty sure the movement's not changing. The only thing that they're doing to the movement is the wall bouncing. Now, I'm a little confused. So I thought that with the wall bouncing, I thought that there would only be certain spots that you can bounce. Like certain things on the walls or like certain things, like certain places that where you can bounce. It looks like you can bounce on any wall, like anywhere. It looks like you could do it anywhere on the map, which is fire, which is, that's how I wanted it to be. Unless, I don't know, maybe you need like a perk or something. I really don't know. Chad, is that something that we're going to be able to do all the time? Or do we need like perks? Or are there certain spots? 3 walls in a row? And then it was, yeah, then the one where right here. He jumps up on this wall right here. This was so, like, see how high he got up there? Look how high he is right now. Like, bro, there might be some crazy movement. There might be some crazy movement skill gap here in this next game, which I really like. I mean, Chad, if we're going to have a game with these wall bounces and stuff, I mean, we always want as much of a skill gap as possible. Like, imagine Shotzi with this wall bouncing, like, with the things that he's going to be able to do, right? Like, it's going to lead to a lot of cool plays and a lot of cool moments, man. I like stuff like that. Anything that advances the movement, I'm all for, bro. You guys know I'm a big AW, Black Ops 3 guy. I love jetpacks. So anything that brings in more movement, Chad, I'm so down for that. So down. And it looks sick. I mean, it looks really, really cool. And I don't know what map... What map is this? Like, you guys fucking know. I mean, you guys probably have no idea. But this map looks pretty cool. It's giving me like some of these maps are giving me like certain vibes, man. I don't know what, but they just look so colorful and so good. And see, did I miss anything else? This was giving me like Biolab. This was giving me Biolab vibes here with the big containers. Is this giving anybody? I mean, it doesn't look like Biolab, but just the overall vibe of it. You know, it kind of is giving me like AW vibes a little bit. It's weird. Obviously, there's no dashing or anything like that, but, you know, just like the maps. This map looks crazy. I love the way this map looks. See, like, that's crazy. Like, that's insane. Like, look how far away this sign is from the window, and he was able to bounce off of that onto that window. Like, bro, that sign is pretty far away from the window. So the fact that he was able to bounce off this sign into this window here, I mean, the movement's about to be insane. And what is that? Is that an ELO site? That looks like an ELO site. Like a nice red dot, like an ELO site or something. That's nice right there. I like the way that looks. I don't know what gun that is, but I really like the way that looks. I missed tag sprint? Hold on a minute. Is there anybody in this chat who actually misses tag sprint or is gonna miss tag sprint? Is there anybody in this chat or no? Because somebody in this chat said I missed tag sprint already. And I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I'm not a big tag sprint guy. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big tag sprint guy. I'm not a big fan of it for many reasons. Okay, and it looks like you guys aren't either. Okay, so I got one guide. There. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm happy that there's no tag sprint. Well, there might be tag sprint, but it might be a perk, right? So, you know, guys, obviously, there's going to be a lot of GAs. You guys know how GAs go. I personally think even if it is a perk, I think they should keep it in the game. I think everything should be kept for the first few weeks of the game. I don't think anything should be GA'd until a month of playing the game. At least minimum 3 weeks. We need a minimum 3 weeks to play the game before anything is GA'd, anything is removed from the game. Okay, we're not doing this, guys, where 2 days into the game, pros are already GAing stuff, man. Unless it's like something ridiculous, right? Like unless it's something crazy that's just like, you know what I mean? I mean, bro, listen. I hope pros are listening, because if you're a pro player, do not ruin the game in the first 2 days, man. We want this year to be fun. We want there to be a lot of different things in the game. I want people to be thinking about their guns, their attachments, their perks, thinking about what they're doing on the map. A lot of this stuff, man. I want to see snipers. I want to see smokes. I want to see the EMPs, because I'm pretty sure there's EMPs in the game. I remember we saw it in one of the releases or one of the trailers. But I want to see all this stuff in the game, and I want pros to actually have to think about what they're doing rather than just going and shooting their gun, right? And I see people in the chat saying that the pros are not going to listen. If they don't listen, bro, then we got to go back to cooking them and start fucking roasting these motherfuckers, man, because what the fuck? Okay, what the hell? GAs are killing the game. They're killing them. Let's continue here. It's cool that you can take people hostage still and still grab them from the back. I like that. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's some sort of kill streak or something. Did he just dolphin dive backwards, or did he just get blown into smithereens? Looked like he dolphin dove backwards.
Almost there. We're securing the objective.
I don't know what map this is, but this looks sick. This doesn't look like a map that's going to be competitive, but it does look like it's fun to play. It looks really small. You're on like a rooftop or something. This is Raid right here. Which, chat, what do you think about the colors? I think the colors in this game look insane. Oh, it's a 20v20 map? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Stay on task.
So I'm guessing there's a lot more to that map then than just the rooftop. I love the contrast in the different colors. And I love how vibrant it looks. It just looks so vibrant, so nice.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
There was more too, right after this? Yeah, there was more. Hold on, let me pause this right here. All right, so we got Scar, Homestead, Blackheart, Den, Colossus, Tashin, Flagship, Mission Tide, Retrieval, Paranoia, The Forge, Exposure, Edge, Cortex, Imprint, Raid, Express, and Hijack. Hijacked, which we all know. We obviously know Raid, Express, and Hijacked. Okay, what are some of these other maps here? Any of these maps that look good to you guys? I mean, it's so hard to tell from just looking at these. Black cart looks cool, but it does look kind of small. It looks like, what are you on, like an oil rig or something? Or are you on like a boat or something? It looks like it's in the middle of the water. Okay, Den looks pretty cool. Let me move my camera here so you can see what the heck's actually going on. Let me move my camera here. All right, hold on. Let me move it down here. So we got at the top, we got this Colossus over here. Colossus looks interesting. I can't really tell what's going on over there. Homestead. Guys, hold on. Let me lock up these dogs. Give me a second, man. All right, Den. Den looks pretty cool. I mean, a lot of these maps look cool. We just have to actually play them to actually see how they play. Chad, what's a map here that you think is a sleeper, think could be a really cool map? I mean, what map is catching your eye right now, chat? What do you think? Oh, them Raid. Guys, aren't you tired of Raid? You guys aren't tired of Raid? Guys, I'm so tired. Like, I love Raid, and I want Raid in the rotation because it's a phenomenal map. It's a great map. Love it. I want Raid in the rotation. When you have good maps, you throw them in a rotation. Same with Express, right? But what other maps are catching your eye? Any new maps that are catching your eye? I see some people saying Retrieval. Like, Retrieval looks good. That's giving me like a Azir Cave type of vibes, like an icy Azir Cave. I don't know if I'm feeling that right now. You know, obviously we'll see what happens when we play it. I'm looking at Tashin right now. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. But Tashin looks kind of fire. Homestead, people are saying Homestead as well. Homestead, that's the map that's based out of Alaska, is it not? That's Draza's house? Is that Draza's house right there? Forge. Scar looks pretty cool. Where's Forge at? Forge is over here. Forge is like giving me like, it's almost giving me Raid vibes a little bit. I don't know. Obviously, we can't see much of that map. But, oh, it's Toshin. Oh, it's Toshin? Oh, it's Toshin. We got my man Smacks You dropping a 50 bomb to the Zoomaa. You gotta be kidding me. Guys, we got the Zoomaa go with a 50 to the familia, to the family. Can we give it up for Smacks You in a building? Chat, that is 50 new members. 186 sub train. Give it up for Smacks You in a chat. Smacks You, thank you for the love. Smacks You, thank you for the love, baby. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. What is that, Plebius? What is that over there that you sending me, man? What is this link over here? Okay, what is this? We got Maddox. What is this over here? Plebius. What's going on here, Plebius? All right, let me see what's going on here. All right, let me take a look at these maps real quick before we move on here. Cortex looks pretty cool. Edge looks pretty cool. I mean, Exposure. All these maps look pretty cool. I'm going to be honest. We'll obviously give our opinions once we actually play them. I wish we could see the layout. Is there any way, chat, where we can see the mini-map and the layout of these maps? Or have they not released that yet? Have they released that? So if we haven't seen layouts, then it's kind of hard. Not yet? Okay. So that's something we can't really talk about yet, right? I don't know which one of these maps are good or not. I have no idea, but I will say they do look really good. They look good. I mean, the colors look good. I'm excited to play some new maps, and we'll see how they play and how they are, right? And we'll see what's going on. All right, let's see what else was here at the end of this video. Anything else that we missed at the end of this video here? Let me see if I missed anything. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. This looks like a Rebirth map or some shit. This is obviously Express. That map does look fire. I'm not gonna lie. The Retrieval does actually look sick. Like this map, just like color-wise, like it looks fire. This map looks insane. This is giving me... What map is this? This is that map we were talking about. What is this? Den? This looks like Den, right? The name of the map was Den here. What was this map called again? Den, right? Yeah, this was Den. This looks pretty cool, too. Den looks cool. I don't know what those are flying in the sky. I don't know what the hell that is. But, hey, man, fire video. Hey, fire trailer. Overall, W on a trailer, man. Overall, W to trailer. I don't know why Cowboy's linking me trailers from a year ago. I don't know why people... I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know why Cowboy's doing that. You know what I mean? Way to go. Maddox, what did Maddox have to say? Confirming that we do see the request for Search and Destroy in a Black Ops 7 beta. That's all I will say for now. All right, so the people want Search and Destroy in the Black Ops 7 beta. People want it. I mean, I would love to play some S&D in the Black Ops 7 beta for sure. I would love to play that. Wasn't it in a beta once, or they've had S&D in betas before, right, or no? Other Maddox's tweet, wrong one. Oh, there's another one. There's another tweet from Maddox. Let me see here. Overload has been the source of a ton of noise in our playtest. Excited for you all to check it out. Division was a new competitive mode inspired by some of our favorites like CTF and Uplink. Of course, with fun new twists that make it perfect for Black Ops 7. Let's go! Man, I'm so hyped for that. Thinking about CTF and Uplink in mind, a competitive game mode. It's a W Maddox, W Devs in the chat. Man, I love to hear that, man. I'm so excited to try out a new game mode. I'm hearing that it's kind of like Uplink. It's probably going to have like a CTF Uplink vibe. I don't know. But please, for the love of God, let's take control, throw it out the window, and never look fucking back, bro. I don't ever want to see control again in a competitive Call of Duty game. I'm sorry, bro. But it only worked in the one game, Black Ops 4, where they brought it in and made the game. They made that game mode for that game. And it actually made sense, and it actually worked. It has not worked since. It is so boring, so uncompetitive, and it's just not a fun game mode to watch, man. It's just not. I'd rather have Uplink or CTF. I think there's going to be a lot more fun moments. There's going to be a lot more bigger moments. And I think it's going to lead to just bigger and better games, bro. I'm just going to be honest with you. What did Z say? Control is the worst thing ever? Horrible, Z. Horrible. We're not going back to control, bro. It's not happening. All right, guys, give it up for Smacks You on a 50 again. And viewer, give it a 38 months. Viewer, Smacks You, I love you, bro. Thank you for the 50 bomb, bro. My man in the building, man. Show my man Smacks You the fucking house, baby. Absolutely. Obviously, you know, we're just going to have to wait and see until the game comes out to play the game mode. But if the game mode is really good, man, I mean, chat, you guys know me. I'm going to be running some kickoff tournaments. We're going to be running a lot of tournaments. I'm going to be getting the pros involved, all the pro teams, all the pro players. I am really excited for this game mode. Yeah, man, if we're doing any kickoffs or anything like that, we will be using this game mode. Like, I want to do hardpoint S&D and then probably overload. That's probably what I'm going to want to be doing. But, you know, I'll keep you guys updated on that, obviously, when a game drops. What did Maddox say? All right, so he quote tweeted Duarte. Let's see what Duarte said first. So Parasite said they should probably put Dexterity in Perk 3 or Lightweight. Perk 1 is way too much comp, while Perk/N3, at least for competitive, have no competition between perks. What the fuck is Duarte talking about? Let me see what's going on here. So we got Gung Ho, Dexterity, and Lightweight as the red perks. Cold-Blooded, Ghost, and Ninja as the blue perks. We got Shadow, Flak, and Tac Mask as the green perks. Okay. Slot 1. Oh, this is all for slot 1? Whoa. All those perks are in slot 1? Whoa. That's a lot. There's a lot of important perks here, chat. I mean, one perk that like Ninja is going to be a necessity, right? That's kind of going to be, what do they call those perks again? Where you have to run them and you don't have a choice. What a crutch perk? What was the word that Parasite was using? A crutch perk? I mean, there seems to be a lot of, and then Tac and Flak, you're going to have to run at least one of those, right? So it's like, dang, bro, there's a lot of good perks in slot 1. Then what do we have here? Slot 2. Scavenger, Hunter's Instinct, Close Shave, and Assassin, Engineer, Blast Link, Vigilance, Gearhead, and Fast Hands. I mean, I can see Fast Hands being used and Engineer for sure. Like, if we're going to be playing with, like, there's going to be trophies and EMPs and you know, COD is kind of going down that route again. Engineer might be a big perk as well here in the slot 2. But slot 1 definitely had a lot more better perks than slot 2, that's for sure. And in slot 3, Tac Sprinter, which is interesting. That's something that we've been talking about. Like, you know, are people going to be running that perk? Are pros going to GA it? Kind of what's going on with that? Looper, Bruiser, Bankroll. Don't know what some of these perks do. Tracker, Vendetta, Guardian, Charge Link, and Quartermaster. Some of these perks, I don't know exactly what they do, but chat, what do you think about these perks and like the slots that they're in? What do you think, guys? What do you think about it? It's interesting. All right, now that I have a little bit more context, Parasite was saying that they should put Dexterity in Perk 3 or Lightweight. Perk 1 has way too much comp, while Perk/N3, at least for competitive, have no competition between perks. Okay, so I see what Duarte's saying. Basically, what he's saying is slot 1 is just like OP. There's so many amazing perks in slot 1. So what was Maddox saying? Good feedback and aligns with some discussions we had last week with other folks. Something we're taking a close look at for launch for sure. W in a chat. I mean, chat. Having open communication from the devs and Maddox himself when things like this are going down is so awesome to see. Like seeing Duarte and seeing a developer actually listening to feedback and listening to the community and seeing what they want and what they think would be more ideal. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, this is amazing to see. This is a support we've been waiting for. And obviously, Maddox has been great always, man. Maddox has always been around supporting the competitive scene and always trying to have that open communication with the players. But just to see it, you know, just is awesome to see. Like, this is incredible. So it's good to see that they're taking feedback and looking to make changes. So that's always good, right? There's something that we're not sure about or something we're not feeling good about. Doesn't mean that it can't be changed and updated. You know what I mean? So W, man. W Maddox, man. W Maddox in the chat, man. Let's go. Shout out to Maddox. All right, let's see what else we got over here. All right, we got the trailer. Game modes, birthday, what is this? What am I looking at here? Please, you sent me this? Team deathmatch. You want me to read this? I don't know if I want to read all this. Let me see what's in here. Core 6v6 maps. This we saw. Oh, so these are the beta maps. Okay, so we got Toshin in the beta. That's good. Absolutely. You want me to read this whole thing? Oh, you want me to read this whole thing, chat? It looks like they're just talking about, like, basic things that we already know. You know what I mean? Game complete, tags and outs, and everything related to Black Ops 7 multiplayer, including intel on modes, maps, weapons, perks, field upgrades, a new overclock system, hybrid combat specialties, wildcard score streaks, prestige and progression systems, and much more. Get intel on what's on deck for the beta starting on all platforms October 2nd. I will see obviously the trailer we just watched. For an expensive look at the multiplayer, this is your first stop. Get more info on all 1666 multiplayer maps, both 20v20 skirmish maps. The near future weaponry and loadout features on the way, progression systems and more. Call of Duty Next and a Black Ops 6 beta. Guys, for those of you that don't know, I will be at Call of Duty Next and we will be playing the game early. So, you know, I'll be live and we'll be streaming. So shout out to the Zoomaa and everybody that's going to be tuned in, watching the stream while I'm there. That's going to be a good time. I'm excited for it, chat. I'm excited for it. You know, new mode, Overload, available at beta. Absolutely. So we're going to get a look at the new mode at beta. Let's go, chat. W in the chat, man. W's in a fucking chat. I actually love that. I actually love that we're actually going to get a close look. You know what I mean? I see some people saying that they're going to be watching Scump. That's fine. You guys watch whoever you want to watch. I have no problem with that at all, man. Hey, Rain Theft, thank you for the resub, Rain Theft. And S. Joe, thank you for the 4 months. Dano, thank you for the 27 months. Appreciate you guys, man. Absolutely, Walks. I appreciate you, Walks. Thank you for tuning in. You're a legend. Zoomaa to the moon. Fight for possession of the overload device in a new push and pull 6v6 respawn mode that challenges teams to overload the enemy's control zones. Only one device spawns on a map at a time, so get in there and grab it before the other side can. The team in charge of the device must protect the carrier as they run toward one of the 2 designated zones near the enemy's team's starting spawn. Disrupt one of the zones in time to score a point and spawn a new device in a field. Okay, interesting. So it's not a ball, it's a device. And it doesn't seem like there's going to be one zone to bring the device. There's going to be 2. So how does that work? So there's going to be 2 zones to bring the device instead of, like, you know, in the past with Uplink, we brought it to, like, the big bubble in their spawn. So now is there going to be 2? And there's going to be 2 things back there? Like, what? That's interesting. Like demolition, to be honest, sounds like S&D. I don't know, do you plant the device? I guess that's also another thing, right? Like, do you have to load it up and plant the device? Like, how does that work, right? I have some questions. It's not really like demolition because demolition, there's an offense and a defense where in this game mode, it sounds like both teams are fighting for the device. And then when you have the device, both teams are going to have 2 zones in their spawn that they have to defend, right? So it's like, it's not really giving me demo vibes. It's definitely not giving me blitz vibes. I don't know why you guys are saying blitz. Blitz is a more like sneaky, like hiding type of play. I don't see how this has anything to do with blitz. I don't know where you guys are getting blitz from. I'm kind of getting like an uplink CTF kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, demo's kind of tough. I don't really see demo in it. S&D? Why are you guys saying S&D? Because it's a device? Like, why? Festo, where are you guys seeing the comparison to S&D in this game mode? I don't understand. Where are you guys seeing that? Because there's a device, like a bomb? Is that why because there's a bomb? I mean, it's not going to play like S&D, guys. I mean, S&D, you die, you're out of the round, right? I mean, S&D is just a one-of-a-kind game mode. This is a respawn mode, guys. You know, this is completely different, right? The position of the overload device is always indicated on the HUD and TAC map, so be prepared for an intense tug of war as the device changes hands often throughout the match. Any player holding the item benefits from a personal radar to help detect nearby enemies attempting to steal it away. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. So the guy who has the device can see enemies in the vicinity. It could probably make those calls and call out. I don't know if I like that. Obviously, you know, I'll hold my criticism until we actually play the game mode, but that might need to be looked at if it's going to be played competitively. I don't think anybody should be having a radar. Okay, it's a 3v4 though. Yeah, it's a 3v4 though, but bro, you got to understand, like, if the guy who's not playing has all that information and can just comment, like, professional players, bro, like, that's cheese. Like, pro players are going to be able to abuse that, right? I mean, listen, unless like the area in which he can see enemies is super close, like maybe the radius, right? Maybe the radius is very small and the guy who's holding the device really can't see much, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I gotta hold criticism until we actually see the game mode and we see how it plays. But that's interesting. We're gonna have to watch that and see what's going on, because if the guy who's holding the device can see things, that changes things a lot. At halftime, teams switch sides, stick together, get to the device, and overload the enemy. Okay. Other announced modes. Other modes arrive at a beta and launch include, but are not limited to the following: team deathmatch, domination, search and destroy, kill confirmed, hardpoint, gunfight, kill order, control. These are all pretty normal, pretty common. Toshin looks fire. That's Toshin, right? That map looks so clean. I'm actually excited for that map. Face-Off brings small team combat to the more compact maps. Showcased later in his blog, score streaks are disabled, keeping combat focused on the ground. Face-Off, huh? Chat, what is Face-Off? That's pretty cool. So it sounds like Face-Off sounds like what you get. It doesn't sound like you get. It's like small maps. Oh, it's 2v2 maps. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. 2v2. It's pretty cool. Training course, private matches. Invite your friends, add bots, and customize the rules to your favorite multiplayer modes in private match. Add spectators to cheer on a match, and tune codcaster settings across visual and camera options, or play solo using private match to explore different maps and modes at your own pace. Codcaster, that's a W. We love that. Love to see that. Summary, the maps. Okay, bada bang. What else they got here? Launching. Here are the maps here. Still really excited to try these maps out and see what's going on, man. These maps are going to be fire, bro. I'm excited to try them out and play them. Mission Edge, Mission Skirmish maps. So anything with Mission in front of it is 20v20 maps, right, chat? So Mission Edge and Mission Tide, those are going to be 20v20 maps, which probably won't be used, obviously. They're going to be just way too big. Blackheart Core, 6v6, playable at beta, small-sized. Yeah, this does look small. I'm not going to lie. It does look really small. It does look fun, though. It looks fun, but definitely too small to be played in a competitive match, for sure. I mean, just by looking at the layout, I just don't think... I don't think this can be played competitively, so Blackheart might need to be crossed out in terms of being competitively played, but it does look like a cool map, and it does look fun to play, so I am excited to play. Let me see. Head out to sea on a drilling platform extracting essential resources for the guild. Battle on and around the central drill or duke it out on the barge around mineral containers, pumps, and massive nautical vehicles. Flank enemies around the diving bell and watch your feet when jumping over the grinder pit. Hell yeah. I mean, it looks fun. I mean, it does look fun. Let's see what else they got. Cortex. This is the one that was giving me like Biolab vibes with these big containers here. This looks pretty cool. Let me see. A cliffside compound hides a clandestine? The hell is that? A clandestine laboratory conducting experimental research for the guild? I don't even know. Am I even saying that right? I don't even know if it's a made-up word. Is that a made-up word? Vat chambers hold subjects suspended in fluid. The area supported by an adjoining autopsy and morgue. Lock down the underpass to control the heart of the map or branch out to the narrow skybridge overlooking the water. Bro, there's some big words in here. A Core 66 playable at beta, medium-sized. Ooh, what is this? Exposure. Hold on a minute. This looks kind of crazy. Wait, this actually looks fire. Why does this map look familiar? Why does this look like something? This looks pretty cool. What do you guys think about this map? This looks interesting. So obviously I see this lane on the outer portion of the map here. I'm seeing this lane here. on this left side here, like this outer area of the map, which is good. It seems like there's a lane on the outer. There's probably another one here. I mean, so far, this looks like this could be good. Obviously, you know, we got to play the map to actually know if it's going to be good or not. But it does look good through the pictures. It does. 6v6 map, medium-sized as well, which is what we want to see. We don't want to see small, right? We want to see medium most of the time. I mean, if they're saying large-size maps, I mean, you know, they can still work. But, I mean, we're looking for medium, right, chat? We're W medium-size. We're looking for medium-sized maps, correct? I mean, that's probably what we're looking for competitive maps. You know, so we'll see. We got JP2 in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for JP2. Coach of Optic, Texas. 2 rings, guys. How many rings do I got, chat? How many rings do I got? That's right, 0. Can I get a TP0? Spam in the chat. Deployed to an Australian outback installation at the eye of a vast solar array in the aftermath of a fierce tank assault on a plant. Except for an interior control room, most of the action is focused on the outer grounds here. Try your luck traversing the suspended guild crate, jumping from here to the yellow ladder to climb even higher. Also expect a variety of towers, pumps, and storage units provide ample cover throughout. Is there a ladder? Oh, okay, I see the ladder right here in the bottom right picture. You see the yellow ladder right there? So you could probably get up high. You could probably get into these containers and stuff and climb up. That's pretty cool. You know, that's we'll see. All right, what is this? Imprint. Another medium size, 6v6. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is cool. This looks interesting. I mean, I don't know what we're seeing here on the outside, but, I mean, it looks interesting. We need to see way more of this map. I feel like we're not seeing a lot of this map here, right? I feel like we're only seeing, like, I mean, it looks fire. It looks like Summit. Yeah, it does look like Summit a little bit sincere. You're right. It does. Chat, does this look like Summit to anybody else? It does. Looks good. Does look really good. Obviously, we'll see, but I do like the way it looks. Summon, it's giving me another vibe, chat. Is this giving you, like, IW vibes? Is this giving anybody else, like, IW, like, AW vibes? Like, IW, AW? Like, a little bit. Like, I don't know if it's, like, the walls and the rails. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that's giving me those vibes. And the snow, maybe? Yeah, maybe the snow. Braid the Frigate called on his mid-sized robotics complex producing drones and battle tanks for the guild. Explore the inner facility branching through the center and watch your step along the sheer drop circling the perimeter where long-range combat dominates. Press the control panels by the inclinator for a lift through the snow. Ooh, hold on, there's a lift? There's a lift through the snow? That's actually crazy. That's actually kind of fire. That's actually sick. All right, we'll see how that plays out. This almost looks like Raid a little bit. Like, oh, actually, not really, but the colors and the trees. Core 6v6 playable. Another medium size, The Forge. This map looks fire. This map looks sick. It looks like this is going to be the middle of the map where this, like, big statue gun is. Or maybe this is the middle of the map where this big giant statue is. I have no idea. But it looks cool. This map looks really cool. I don't know what kind of vibe this map is giving me. It looks like they're in like a mall or something. I don't know what the hell they're in. Raid vibes? Yeah, what kind of vibes are you guys getting from this map? This map looks really good. Hey, Sweeney, they would a resub. Juan, they would a resub. J Will with a 10 months. Chris coming in out with a 49 months. Vex with a 10 months. Siggy coming in out with a 46 months. Appreciate it. Rain Theft coming in hot. SJ, Daniel, thank you guys all so much for the support. Thank you guys all so much for the love, man. Visit the heart of research and development for the guild's latest lethal tech. Built on the harbor, the Forge welcomes visitors with a demo and product lobby showcasing the latest advancements in autonomous weapon design. Navigate the 2 wings of the complex joined by covered walkways and a central range where rotating walls circle a defense turret. Rotating walls. So I'm guessing that these walls right here are going to rotate. Can people hop on this turret? Are people going to be able to hop on a turret? Looks like Expo. No, interesting. Very interesting. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Definitely not. Are you sure? Joined by covered walkways in a central range where rotating walls circle a defense turret. Are you sure, guys? Sounds to me you might be able to hop on that turret, which, you know, I'll be honest, the turret can be ass, so, you know, I'm not going to talk too much about that. And I feel like in a professional setting, if somebody was on the turret, I feel like you're just asking to get blooded. I feel like that's an easy blood if you're trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that guy's just asking to die if he's just a sitting duck on a turret. Pro player's going to hit that corner and take his head off. You know what I mean? But who knows? I don't know how the turrets are. I don't know if you could just keep shooting and have unlimited shots. I don't know if it needs to charge up. I don't know if it's loud as fuck when you get on it. I don't know how much your head is sticking up if you're on it. You know, there's so many questions. So I already see people talking about GAs, and I think we can't really talk about that until we actually play the game and see kind of what's going on there. Toshin, this map looks fire. Okay, this map looks sick. I really like the way this map looks. I love the colors to this map. What was the map? What map was in COD recently that looked like this, that had like this sort of vibe? What that had like this Japanese, like Japan vibe? Tokyo. It was Tokyo. Yeah, it does look like Tokyo a little bit. Like right here, like this top left picture, like in the streets and stuff. It looks like Tokyo. Miles said gridlock. Do you guys see gridlock here? What's up, Miles? What's going on, man? We got Miles in the chat. Absolutely. Do you guys see a little bit of gridlock here? I can see a little bit of gridlock, especially here with like the like at the bottom right here with the garages and stuff, like this outer area of the map. I can definitely see gridlock a little bit for sure. I'm definitely seeing that as well. A monorail derailment has caused chaos downtown in a shopping district outside the station. Neon lights illuminate the streets at every turn. A guild advertisement outshining all the others. Battle through the park and market. Look for upper vantage points across the central thoroughfare as you encounter new dangers at every road junction. You'll need street smarts and a fast trigger finger to conquer this urban map. Well, you're looking at him. I mean, you're looking at the guy. I mean, if you need somebody fast and somebody smart, you're looking right at him. You're looking right at him, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Like, Z-Rexity, give it a 39 months. Z-Rexity, slowly. What do you mean? 95 IQ. That's not fair. I was faded when I took that fucking IQ test. And you know it was faded. And you use it against me. And that's an average IQ. All right? 90 to 100 is an average IQ. All right? Fuck yourself. All right? Colossus looks kind of fire. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I couldn't really tell by looking at the picture. But looking at this, it does look pretty cool. And what are you, in the middle of the ocean? What is this? Board the floating Colossus Resort, listing further into the ocean after sustaining heavy damage. Take your chances by the atrium and bar or move through the maintenance rooms, baggage claim, and loading bay. Smell the fresh salt air across the main side of the wreckage outside where a pair of wrecked helipads now sit in a debris-strewn ocean waters. Interesting. Very interesting. Again, this is another map we can't see much of, but like, this looks like a map, chat, that would play well in Search and Destroy. This is another medium-sized map. Like, even just seeing, like, this lane here and, like, seeing this area of the map, I feel like this could be viable in S&D, but I need to see more, right? What do you guys think of this map? I saw Child Support said trash. You don't like it, Child Support? You don't like this map? I mean, I'm not going to say anything is trash until we play it, man. It does look cool, right? All these maps look great, and they look cool. And I'm going to be super positive until we actually play the maps and we see what's actually going on and how they actually play out. Den, this map looks sick. Look, they got a business table. You know what I'm saying? Chat, they got the meeting room for the family. This is where we talk business. You know what I mean? Den looks fucking fire, chat. What the fuck? Yo, this map looks insane. I love the colors on this map. Why is this, what is this giving me? Why is this map looking like something? Is it Hacienda? Like, what is it, like a futuristic Hacienda? Like, what am I getting from this gridlock? What am I seeing from this map right now that's giving me like some nostalgia here? Warzone map? It's a Warzone map? Standoff? Oh, this is a Rebirth? This is from Rebirth? Warzone Rebirth old vibes. Castle? Oh yeah, Castle vibes. Wait, is that the map from World at War? Wait, what was the map from World at War? Is that Castle? That's Castle, right? The word where I'm thinking of the same map. It does look like Castle a little bit. It does. Interesting. This map looks fire. Travel to sprawling Japanese guild compound set high over the surrounding local. A large courtyard dominates the central area with branching pathways toward the driveway, helipad, and impressive conference room. Engage in close combat in the dojo and challenge your agility, traversing the damaged roof, connecting the armory and garage. Damn, this looks sick. This map looks insane, bro. This map looks crazy, bro. This map actually looks insane. I'm actually excited for that map. Flagship. This map is small sized for sure. Flagship looks crazy though. This is giving me like a shipment wet work, like a bigger wet work shipment, like a during the day. Is this on a boat? Explored the underside of a gigantic aircraft carrier docked for repairs. Oh, interesting. Sparks flying overhead as mechanical arms weld sections of the hull. Battle through the underside of the ship where an ascender offers access up to the gantry, or move out from underneath the hulking mass and fight over the surrounding work site. Oh, so is there like an underground area or what? Or maybe they're just talking about like just down low, like over here, like in these like little lanes here. This map looks fire. Obviously, it's a small sized map, so probably won't see it in... Oh yeah, Black Ops 2 Cargo is a good shout, chat. Yeah, that is a good shout. It's not small. I mean, they said... it says medium. Oh yeah, you're right. Wait, no. It says small. Wait, are you good, Magic? Magic, are you good? Oh, never mind. All right, yeah, Magic, just tap Magic. You're a little faded right now. You're good, Magic. You're good, bro. You know what I mean? I was a little confused at first. I was like, are you sure? Because it looks small. Homestead. Medium size. This map looks sick. The colors in this map. What do they call the... Guys, what is this called again in the sky? What do they call the when the sky is lighting up like that? What do they call that again? I forget what it's called. Aurora? The Northern Lights. That's what it is. The Northern... Oh, see, I should have just read the fucking paragraph. Witness the Northern Lights high over David Mason's Alaskan childhood home. Man, that's Draw's house. That ain't fucking David Mason. Fight in the warmth of the cabin or the brave the elements using the rocky terrain to flank enemies. Absolutely, Chad. This is going to be my map. Watch for occupants in the various outbuildings and dive into the frigid water to try and reposition out of sight, ignoring hypothermia risk in favor of a surprise attack from below. Interesting. This map looks sick. It does look a little basic. Like I got to see more of the layout because I don't even see a map here. Like, I see a map, but, like, it looks so open. Like, there's no, like, walls, you know? So I'm like, and there might be some swimming, yeah. But it doesn't seem like you can swim forever because you might freeze to death. All right, you got to be careful. Paranoia. Let me see. This map looks sick, too. Look at this. This actually looks like it could be viable, but this is small as well. A small-sized map. Interesting. This doesn't look small. But, I mean, obviously we can't tell until we see the layout, but they're promoting it as small, so it's probably a small-sized map. There's something going on at the hospital, but is it all in your head? While half of the tiny map appears like a normal medical facility, the other half erupts into a psychedelic dreamscape, objects floating upward where red light shines through the broken ceiling. Hold onto your sanity or risk being administered for life? Oh, my God. What the fuck? We're in a fucking hospital? Shit. We're going to be on papaya? I'm going to be on papaya chemical for sure. What is this? Retrieval, core 6v6. What is this? Multiple retrieval. A lot of you guys were talking this map up and talking about... Okay, so this map, I'm not going to lie, after seeing some other pictures, does look really good. I was a little worried before because all I saw was this right here, and it was giving me like an Icy Azir Cave vibe. But seeing everything else, I mean, it does look cool. It does look fun, and this is a large-sized map. So this is the first map that they're promoting as a large-sized that we've seen so far. A guild-set aircraft has crashed, landed in the remote frozen tundra, leaving a heaping wreckage behind. Hike through the snow and the meltwater flowing down the map, battling around the rugged outcroppings, and within the crash site itself, an ice cavern provides opportunities for long shots, while underpass and a discarded crate work as a stellar ambush points. Interesting. We'll see how this map plays. I don't know. I mean, looking at it, it doesn't look like my favorite map out of all of them, but it does look cool. It looks cool. You know, I'm obviously looking from a competitive standpoint, but it does look really cool. Core 6v6, medium-sized map, Scar. Ooh, hold on a minute. This map actually looks fire. Medium size. This map looks insane. Hey, chat, what do you guys think about Scarred? What do you guys think about this? This looks pretty cool right here. Post office, this actually looks nice. Fringe vibes. Yeah, it is giving me fringe vibes a little bit. Like the barns, right? Like kind of like the Western... I don't know. Let's see what they're saying over here. Fighting breaks out in a rustic mountain village of Silverbrook, where quad tanks, military vehicles, and the latest in offensive equipment are parked within Old Frontier Hamlet with a general store, health clinic, the Old Bear restaurant, and a carpentry business. Fire down at targets from the motel balcony. Explore the commandeered post office as you traverse the immediate surroundings of this rural Alaskan outpost. Bro, this looks fire. Chad, this map looks sick. I'm actually excited for this map. This actually looks really cool, and I love the way it looks with the water and the lake and the bridge and stuff. I don't know if you can actually go down that bridge, but it does look cool, and they're promoting it as a medium-sized map, which is really good for us. Yeah, Warhawk. This does look like Warhawk a little bit. This does give me a Warhawk vibe, Chad. Absolutely. Hey, Miss Stoot, thank you for the 14 months. Miss Stoot, Wavy, thank you for the 13 months. Carter, thank you guys for the love. Alexander, thank you for the love. Alexander, welcome back, man. Express, obviously we know Express. I mean, we know this map. I don't know if they're making any changes to it. Express returns for even more epic battles at the iconic high-speed train station, now under new management courtesy of Sunrise Railways. Engage enemies around the tracks within and over the park train and throughout the inner terminal. Watch for sharpshooters in the control room and the covered walkways and get out of the way for passing trains. All right, so the trains are obviously going to be moving, which is cool to see. I think they're just giving it a new look, a new vibe. It looks cool. It looks really, really cool. I'm excited for Express. I think Express is always going to play well in Search and Destroy. We know that. When it comes to respawn game modes and stuff, I mean, we didn't play it in the past, so I don't know if it's going to be played in Black Ops 7, but we'll see. And then, of course, Hijacked. This is another map. This is going to be great for pubs. We all know Hijacked, right? And it looks cool. It actually doesn't look like they did much to Hijacked. Or actually, oh no, they changed. So what they did was change the scenery. The scenery looks cool. It looks like the boat itself is the same, but they changed the scenery with the skyline and the buildings and the bridge. It's almost giving me like not New York vibes, because it doesn't really seem like a little bit, but there need to be more buildings. But I mean, the scenery looks nice. I mean, it looks very, very good. It looks beautiful. Raid's another one that looks really, bro. Raid looks fire. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did they change? Wait, all this water here is interesting. Wait, am I fucking... The water was never there, right? Wait a second. Was the water always there? Was the water always there, bro? Oh, no, the water was always there. Because I remember no, you know what? I remember now. No, I remember now. I forgot that the water was there. No, I'm just extremely faded. I'm actually not faded at all. What is those things where it's like it's there, but you don't remember it's there? Or vice versa? What is that called again? What the fuck is that called, chat? Like, remember they used to do that back in the day? Like, yo, the tree was there, but now it's there, and it's not there. The Mandela effect. Yeah, the fucking Mandela effect. I mean, we just call it weed brain, but... I mean, the Mandela effect, yeah. What was that other map? The only thing that I hate, that I remember people doing, no, sorry, I don't hate it, but what I remember people doing is if you're coming down these middle stairs, people would, like, head glitch the wall here in the water. And I just remember you could, like, barely fucking see the guy head glitching in the water. But, I mean, the map looks fire. I mean, the overall, just the colors, the new look to it. They kind of gave it like a Japanese vibe, chat. They gave it like a little Japanese vibe or something. Yeah, no, it does look like 6-star a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking 6-star when I saw it this year, like the water and the big hut here. I was thinking 6-star a little bit. I love Raid, man. We got the GOAT Pepsi in the chat. Yo, what's good, Pepsi? Chat, can we get a Wepsi spam? I mean, I can feel the aura from here, guys. Everybody show my man Pepsi some motherfucking love in the building. Experience high-end living at its best as Raid returns with a Japanese beachside mansion compound, tray shots across the courtyard and circular drive. Enjoy a very brief moment of tranquility in a garden and take a dip in a pool. The home interior is as impressive as ever, including the large garage, open kitchen, bedrooms, and other accoutrements made for life and luxury. Absolutely. Edge 20v20. I mean, we're not going to look too much at the 20v20 maps. I mean, we'll play them. We'll probably have some fun on them. But, I mean, in terms of competitive COD, we won't be really diving too much into the 20v20. Look at this, man. So you got slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. So 1 perk per slot. You got a field upgrade. You got a tactical and a lethal, a melee, a pistol, a wild card. Interesting. So I wonder... Some of these wild cards, okay, first of all, right off the bat, this is clean as fuck, chat. This looks clean. Does this not look clean? I aired Zinni. Oh, Zinni's in here. Yo, Tony, I'm going to join TS in probably like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Tony, I'm almost done. I'm almost done here, Tony. This looks clean as fuck. This looks clean, chat. I actually love the way this looks. It looks simple. It doesn't look overly complicated, which I love. The only thing is I'm curious to know what the wild cards are. Now, I'm sure the wild cards are going to lead to... Like, I'm sure there's going to be perk greeds, right, chat? Like a perk 1 wild card or perk 2 where you could probably stack perks from the same slot. I'm sure there is, right, chat? There's got to be. Oh, they show it? Oh, they do show it? Oh, beautiful. Keep reading? Okay, I'll get to it. Loadouts determine the tools and abilities your operator brings into battle, including their weapons, equipment, field upgrades, perks, and other features. Players can customize and name up to 10 loadouts, which can be fine-tuned before and within a match, ensuring you've got exactly what you need for the combat situation at hand. Oh, so you could change things in within the match. I always like being able to change things within the map. Wait, can you change perks in the map? Name up to 10 loadouts, which can be fine-tuned before and within the match. Wait, can you change perks in the map too? Oh, shit. Or just the gun. That's fire. That's absolutely fire. I actually fuck with that. Primary weapon, secondary weapon, melee, tactical, lethal, field upgrade, perks, combat wildcard. What is this? Loadouts. Let me see what's going on here. New loadout feature, overclocks. Overclocks. What is that? New to Black Ops 7, players can now customize their tactical and lethal equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks using the overclock system. Effective use of these individual loadouts items will unlock up to 2 overclock abilities over time, providing a variety of benefits like a lower score cost for score streaks, decreased charge time for field upgrades, and extra lethality for your equipment. Select the overclock ability that works best for your playstyle and reap the rewards of even greater power. Check out the exact overclocks for individual equipment items later in this block. Well, that's interesting. That's really interesting here. Chad, what do you think about that? Chad, what do you think about that, guys? What do you think about this this new overclock stuff? You guys like that? Good for pubs. I love it. Sounds like AW a bit. Yeah, it does. It does sound like AW a bit. W? Hey, Cologne, thank you so much, man. Cologne, Sparky, main sub. Thank you guys, man. Names, Vu, Zoo Slays. We got Financial Advisor Ben with a 65 bones. What's going on, Financial Advisor Ben? Just another investment, a glorious man. The boss. Hey, let's get it, Ben. Hey, it's the dope Ben right there. Everybody show Financial Advisor Ben some love. We got Calavaro coming in hot. Dill coming in hot with a tier 1. Welcome to the family. You guys, we're on 111 sub-train. Thank you guys so much for the support and hanging out, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Primary weapons. Your main weapon, these guns hit hard and tend to specialize in different areas of combat. From the versatility of assault rifles to more specialized traits of sniper rifles and shotguns, Gunsmith is available for this weapon. The 6 primary weapon classes include assault, SMGs, shotguns, LMGs, marksman, snipers, and hasn't changed there. It's pretty much the same. Secondary weapons, remember, swapping to your pistol is always faster than reloading, and there's no better deterrent against aerial streaks and vehicles than a good launcher. This is your backup weapon for use in emergencies and in context-specific situations. Gunsmith is available for these weapons through launchers have limited options. Choose from pistols and launchers. Melee weapons. Let me see. What else I got? Tacticals. Let's see. Hold on. Stun grenade. EMP grenade. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. We got an EMP grenade. I love that. I see a stim shot as well. I do see a stim shot, which, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. If you can only use your stim shot once, and you have to trade it out for something else, like a stun, an EMP, a flash, a pinpoint. I actually don't mind stim shot if you could only do it one time. If you could unlimited stim, if you could just stim over and over and over and over again, like it was in Black Ops 4, keep it far away from competitive COD, man. You know what I mean? You know, obviously I see people saying stims are ass. People don't want to see stims. I don't mind stims as long as they're not OP. Like, as long as you don't get, like, a shit ton of them and you can just keep stimming up. I mean, the fact that you had unlimited stim in Black Ops 4, I don't know how anybody liked that. I'm going to be honest. I don't know why people enjoyed unlimited stim, but, hey, to each their own. I mean, people can have their own opinions. I think the biggest thing here, guys, is EMP grenades and then obviously just seeing smoke grenades. What is a sight grenade? What is that? Sight grenade. Smoke grenades have to work. We need smoke grenades to work. That's always the one thing that pros, that's their one excuse all the time when it comes to the snipers, is the smoke grenade. And I'm going to be honest with you. Bro, even if the smoke, you could one way in a smoke, I think having at least one smoke per team in S&D is ideal, whether you can one way or not. So I expect to see smokes, EMP, stuns. I expect to see all of these in the game. So I don't want to see pros already looking at this trying to GA shit, man. A lot of this stuff, a pinpoint grenade. I wonder what some of this stuff is. Is that a Semtex grenade? Is a pinpoint grenade just a Semtex, chat? It looks like a Semtex. It's probably just a Semtex. Scroll, does it tell us? Okay, beautiful. Limited per life items that offer a range of tactical benefits from disorienting enemies to disabling electronics, gathering intel, timing off your health. Oh, not lethal. That's right. These aren't lethal grenades. That's right. These are tactical grenades. I'm fucking brain dead. Let me see. Gathering intel, timing off your health, and other more. The following tactical items and their overclock abilities will be available for use in the beta. Stun grenade. Overclock number 1, increased stun duration. Overclock number 2, slows enemy move speed when stunned. All right, so basically, when you overclock, the stun grenade just becomes more powerful, which is pretty cool. EMP grenade disabled, destroys electronics, effective against equipment, score streaks, and enemy players. Overclock 1, increased disruption radius. Overclock number 2, cook for extra EMP burst. Interesting. Extra EMP burst. Interesting. What does that mean exactly? Flashbang. Blinds and deafens. Waterfall flash angle makes your flash harder to counter by looking away. Adds ability to cook for additional donations. Or detonations, not donations. Stim shot. Military stimulant that quickly heals combat wounds. Overclock adds ability to remove player debuffs. Adds a move speed boost. Pinpoint grenade. Grenade that detects enemies within its range. Close enemies are shot with tracker devices, which can be removed by victims. Interesting, chat. Interesting. Guys, this is fucking interesting. So it's basically like a, what's that thing in Valorant that you fucking throw and it reveals shit and it fucking, what is the balance to overclocks, or is it just that everyone has it? I don't know, JP. I have a few questions about the overclocks as well. I do have a few questions about it. But this is interesting. So it's like a, Sova Dart. That's what I was thinking of, chat, on Valorant, Sova Dart. So basically a sight grenade or a pinpoint grenade, it detects enemies, which is interesting. Okay, I actually, I think we have to see how good it actually is, but that could be really good in hardpoint stuff. That might be G8. Chad, is that something you could see being G8 or what? Sight grenade explodes that impact with the ground, releasing a lingering cloud of hallucinogenic gas. Increases the duration that enemies are affected by the grenade. The grenade's released gas deals damage over time. Okay, interesting. So the sight grenade actually does, if it's overclocked, can actually do damage, like a lethal grenade, which is interesting. Additional tacticals, other tactical loadout items arriving at launch include a hunter bot, smoke grenade, and decoy grenade. Hunter bot, a personal defensive device that hovers near the homes in on an enemy equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks. Well, that won't be used in competitive play, but it's pretty cool. That won't be used, chat, but it's pretty fucking cool, though. Lethals, frag, sticky grenade, cluster grenade, combat, Molotov, C4, needle drone, and point turret. That's all pretty self-explanatory. What are the overclocks? Increased throw distance. Cooking shows an arc indicator. High density explosive material improved. Interesting. So if a frag is overclocked, you got fucking, what was that perk called when you can hork shit like Tom Brady? You can fucking hork shit across the map. Strong arm. Well, you get strong arm. If you get this shit overclocked, you're basically getting a strong arm or something. You know what I mean? Time sticker grenades, overclock, high density explosive materials, improved lethality, adds ability to cook defuse. Let me see. Cluster grenade adds ability to cook defuse. Additional mini grenade, combat axe. And this is all pretty much self-explanatory. I am a little confused on how the overclocking works. Which, we got to get more information on that. Field upgrades. What is this? Assault pack, squad link, scrambler, field trap, black cap, Mew field, echo unit, active camo, trophy system, drone pod. Interesting. So active camo is a field upgrade. Very interesting. Chad, take a look at that. Active camo is a field upgrade. G8. Hey, you guys are already talking about G8 things, man. Let's see how it plays out first. Let's see how it plays out. I don't mind camo as long as it's not like, if he's completely invisible and you can't see him at all, then it's, in my opinion, it's kind of fugazi. But we'll see how it plays out before we give our thoughts on it. Wildcards: overkill, prepper, high roller, fly swatter, attack expert, gunfighter, perk read, danger close, and specialist. Interesting. Perk read. Okay, good to see that. Gunfighter, could probably put more attachments on your gun. Attack expert, overkill, high roller. Does it say what they do? Yeah, it does. Gunfighter, get the extra attachments. Overkill equip. We know what overkill is. Perk read. Overkill's, add another primary. Perk read, equip an extra perk. Additional wild cards at launch. Get access to additional wild cards, including Pepper, High Roller, Fly Swatter, Attack Expert, Danger Close, and Specialist. This replaces your score streaks with 3 additional perks on top of the ones you normally choose. Whoa! 3 extra perks on top of the 3 that you already have. That's insane. That's fucking insane. Perks 4, 5, and 6 are earned like low-level score streaks at 200, 400, and 600 score. Earn all remaining eligible perks during a match at 1200 score. Fucking hell. Perks provide your operator with special abilities that improve a wide range of characteristics from faster movement and weapon handling to stealth advantages, extra defense, intel gathering, and more. Every loadout includes 3 perks organized across 3 categories: Perk 1, Perk 2, Perk 3. Within each category, you'll find perks from all the 3 combat specialties: Enforcer, Recon, Strategist, described below. All right, these are the perks that we already took a look. We already took a look at these perks here. Oh, they tell us what they do, though. Jump slide and dive further. Oh, you could dive further with lightweight. Faster recovery from sliding and diving. Lightweight sounds fucking godlike. What the hell? Movement speed, jump slide, and you dive further, and you recover faster when sliding and diving? Brother, lightweight is going to be insane. Reduce weapon motion and full ADS on slides, dives, and wall jumps. Takes less fall damage. Dexterity, okay. Fire while sprinting. Improved gung-ho, yeah, we know that. Ghost, we know that. Ninja, move more quietly. Ghost, you're not detected from streaks. Tech mask. Resistance to enemy flash, concussions, and gash. You cannot be EMP'd or hacked. Wow, so a tech mask, you can't be EMP'd at all, which is... It's actually big, bro. That's actually big. Because if everybody's going to be running tech masks, and EMPs might be useless, but people might... Actually, with the way that the perks work, people are definitely... Not everybody's going to be running tech masks, bro, because you're going to have to choose between flak and tech. It's so weird that it's tech mask and not fucking tack. Let me see. Cold-blooded, Ghost, Ninja, tech mask, flat jacket, shadow. Undetectable by enemy traps and mines. Perk 2, Scavenger, Assassin. Enemies on a kill should get a unique minimap marker. Yeah, close shave. Automatically use your dedicated melee attack when you perform a weapon butt attack. Interesting. Hunter's Instinct. Is that like panic knifing, chat? Is that like being able to panic knife and shit? Like, what do you think? Yeah, this is all slot 1. Yeah, now we're on slot 2. Or the ones that we just went over, chat, we're all slot 1. So all these, I keep saying perk 1, but I just mean slot 1. These were all slot 1. Now this is all slot 2 here. Scavenger, Assassin, Close Shave. Let me see. Hunter's Instinct. Killing an enemy marks the direction of the next closest enemy on your minimap. All right. Displays a HUD icon whenever you appear on a hostile minimap. Immune to CUAV, Scrambler, and Vendetta. Blast Link. Your explosive damage marks enemies on your minimap. Grant this benefit to all allies. Engineer. See enemy equipment and score streaks throughout the wall. Score streaks on the minimap. Aim to see them at a higher target. Fast hands. Reload and swap weapons faster. Extend fuses when throwing back grenades. Gearhead. 2 field upgrade charges. Booby trap care packages. Slot 3. Bankroll. What is this? Start each life with a plus 150 score towards score streaks. Enables tactical sprint, but reduces your normal sprint speed. Interesting. So when you have Tac Sprinter on, it reduces your normal sprint speed. So what's the point of Tac Sprint then? Like, how is Tac... That is crazy. That is crazy, chat. Okay, Marathon. The fuck is the point? Yeah, see, I don't know. Yeah, what is the point? What is the point of Tac Sprint if it reduces your normal sprint speed? Lightweight plus Tac Sprint? Okay, Stealing. See, now you're thinking of the combos. Right now, if you were to pair up Tac Sprint with the lightweight, because they are in different slots, right? Would that be a combo? Would that be a combo that people could use to be able to Tac Sprint and move faster? I mean, of course it would, right? Makes sense, right? Definitely makes sense. Tac Sprinter, Bankroll, Bruiser. What is this? Melee eliminations and finishing moves, replenish health and earn an extra score. Looper, gain the ability to re-earn score streaks in the same life. And Dead on respawn, mark your kill is last known position for a short duration, get bonus score. Tracker, see through locations of nearby enemies on your minimap and see their footsteps on the world. Quartermaster, recharge equipment, uses over time. Charge like faster field, upgrade charge rates. That's interesting. Guardian, faster healing while capturing and holding objectives. Revive down teammates faster. faster healing while capturing and holding objectives. Interesting. So if you're on a point or on an objective and you get tagged up, you heal faster? Very interesting. I wonder how OP that actually is, or how good that actually is. I won't say OP. I wonder how good it is. The 3 perks you select your loadout determine your operator's combat specialty, including 3 perks of the same category to activate the Enforcer, Recon Blue, or Strategist Green Combat. New to Block of 7 players can now activate hybrid combat specialties when pairing perks of different categories. As long as your loadout includes at least 2 perks of the same color, you're guaranteed to unlock a hybrid combat specialty. Note that while using a perk read wildcard, your combat specialty will still be determined by the base perks in your perk 1, 2, and 3 slots. Hybrid specialty. What is this? Defense and stealth hybrid. When you get a bullet, elimination stay completely hidden from enemy minimaps for 5 seconds. Additional eliminations during this period of time. Hybrid. Any enforcer or recon perk. Any enforcer or recon perk. Any enforcer. Okay, so this is interesting. What is this? Scout hybrid specialty requires 1 or 2 enforcer perks in any perk slot. And 1 or 2 recon perks in any slot. Interesting. Chat, what? I don't really understand the hybrid shit here. What is this? Is that going to be used? It's based on colors? It's based on the colors of perks from last year? Like Black Ops 6? Oh, okay, it's just like Black Ops 6? Okay, so it doesn't really... Tactical, tactician specialty. Hybrid, tactician, red and green perks. Let me see. Hybrid specialty, operate blue and green perks. Let me see. What else is this? Call of Duty course specialty. Okay, what is this? All blue perks, green perks. What else do we got here? Is there anything else that we anything crazy that I missed, chat? Is there anything crazy that I fucking missed? Anything insane here that I need to fucking take a look at? I feel like we've gone through most of it. Nah, not right now, Asim. I'll be on it a little bit, bro. Get to the guns? Yeah, let's get to the guns, bro. Let's get to the guns here. M15. Mod 0, an adaptable full auto assault rifle, combining well-rounded damage, range, and handling for a weapon that performs admirably across a variety of combat scenarios. MXR 17, full auto assault rifle. Accuracy and range. What else do they got here? A Peacekeeper. Oh, they're bringing a Peacekeeper back, huh? Full auto assault rifle. Additional SMGs. The Graz 45K. The Dravik 45. And a Razor 9mm. Full auto SMG with an extreme rate of fire, but limited range and slower handling. Shotguns, don't really care about the shotguns. Echo LMGs, MK78. Let me see here. Additional, what is it? Marksman rifles. Oh, the M8 is a marksman rifle, chat. Oh, shit. Wait, what does that mean? Does that mean it's going to get G8? No way, bro. The M8 is in the marksman rifle category? A 4-round burst marksman rifle with very high damage and extremely fast rate of fire within the burst, balanced by a moderate burst cooldown. There's a cooldown to the burst. Interesting. So I'm guessing you can shoot the burst really fast, but then eventually there's a cooldown after spamming it. So you can shoot really fast, and it's a 4-bullet burst, but then there's a cooldown somewhere in there. Expect 2 additional marksman rifles to be used at launch. Sniper rifles, the VS Recon. Damn, that sniper looks fucking insane. Every burst has a cooldown? So you shoot 1 burst and you're already on a cooldown. Oh, it's within, okay, extremely fast rate of fire within the burst, balanced by a moderate burst cooldown. All right, so every burst is a cooldown. Every single burst. Why the fuck do you guys keep calling me fucking brain dead? What? I don't, I'm asking a question. How does that make me brain dead? You know what I'm saying? I'm asking a fucking question, man. I can't ask a fucking question, you motherfuckers. The hell? What's this? What's this link over here? By Maddox line. What is this? What's wrong with you guys? Good feedback on the line. I already saw this. I already saw you're not paying attention. My mods aren't paying attention. Lime, I already saw that line. Wait, I thought it was a mod. Hey, Joshua, kill by saving the resource, man. Bro, chat, the pros better use the snipers, bro. XR3 Ion? What the fuck is that? What kind of futuristic fucking sniper rifle is that? What the hell is that? Bolt action sniper rifle with a quick reach chamber, moderate recoil and stability? Yo, that shit looks fucking insane. Laser beams? This shit's a fucking laser beam? Chat, it's a fucking bolt action. A 3-round burst sniper. Oh, wait, that was for the VS. A 3-round burst sniper rifle for the high power and low recoil but slower handling and a short pre-fire delay. Expected additional sniper rifle to be used at launch. Did this shit shoots a fucking laser, bruh? I think the bolt action, the VS is what's going to be used right here. The bolt action, this is going to be fucking fire. This looks sick, Chad. Chad, this right here looks fucking fire. This is going to be clean. I really hope pros aren't thinking about it, man. They better not be thinking about it, bro. They better not even fucking do it, bro. Swap it to your pistols only faster than reloading. Jagger, 45. Coda 9. Pistols, launchers. Jesus, man. Look at that fucking launcher. What the hell? Flatline MK2. Gunsmith. Absolutely. Oh, man. Yep, they're bringing back all those attachments. I'll tell you that. They're bringing back all those attachments, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same thing. Barrel, underbarrel, rear grip, stock. That's never changing. That's all staying the same. All these attachments, man. Look at this, man. Look at this. Weapon build sharing. The weapon building looks pretty much the same, right, chat? This is pretty much the same as what we're used to. Just different attachments. There's going to be a bunch of different, like, underbarrel, barrel, muzzles. There's going to be a whole bunch of different shit. Actually, I didn't see muzzle. Oh, no, there is. Yep, there's a muzzle. Yep. Comb. What's a comb? What is that? That's a new one. Chad, is comb a new one? Firing range. The firing range returns. Only need to test different weapons and weapon builds at a variety of targets. Absolutely. I'm glad they're bringing the firing range back. That's always good. Scout pulse. RCXD. UAV. Absolutely. Jesus, man. There's a lot of shit here. Let me see what's going on here. Watchdog Halo. Oh, wait. Hold on. They got some crazy score streaks. Let's take a look at some of the score streaks here and see what we got here. Let's take a look. All right, so obviously we got Scout Pulse, radar ping that reveals nearby enemies. RCXD is back, UAV is back, Skewer. What is Care Package, Counter UAV, pretty normal. LGM, launch a continuous bombardment of explosive shells. Napalm Strike, launch a targeted carpet bomb strike of explosive napalm. Sentry Turret, Hellstorm. The Hellstorm is coming back. It's a W, chat. Because we need score streaks, bro. The Hellstorm coming back is a W. Missiles can lock onto score streaks. Okay, so it's crazy that even streaks can be overclocked, chat. Even streaks, which is interesting. Think about a Hellstorm, right? You get an additional cluster missile when you're overclocked, which is fucking crazy, bro. Which is fucking insane. You know what I mean? That's actually nuts. An extra missile is actually big. Hand cannon. Oh, shit. Is that an annihilator? Powerful large caliber handgun with high bullet damage and penetration. More ammo on a clip. Dual hand cannons. Oh my god, you could get 2 of those motherfuckers like that? You could get 2 of those things? Oh shit. Gravemaker. Assemble a portable 1-hit kill sniper rifle that can reveal and eliminate targets behind cover? What the fuck? You can eliminate enemies behind cover? That's fucking insane. That is actually insane. A larger magazine provides more ammo, reduced charge time before firing. Bro, that is insane. So I'm guessing, what is that ability in Valorant where you have that big giant beam and you can shoot it through a wall? And it's a little delayed. Do you guys know what it's called? What is that called? Is that Sova? Is that Sova again? Sova? Tempest? Yeah, it's Sova ult. It's like the Sova ult. Bro, it's basically like the Sova ult, right? That seems like that's what it is. It seems like it's like you're not going to be able to shoot it quickly. Like there's definitely a charge time for it. But, I mean, shooting through walls with a sniper rifle just sounds fucking insane, bro. That actually sounds nuts. DAWG, deployable arm and weaponized ground craft featuring a large caliber turret and a rocket pod. Very effective against infantry targets. So what is it? This is, what is it? A Cerberus. This is basically a Serbi. We got a Cerberus back. Interceptors, calling a group of 5 jets. Watchdog Halo. I'm sure you got a turret out of that. Close air support escort chopper that pings and attacks enemies in your area. Improved durability against enemy attack. Direct Watchdog Halo. Okay, so that's not a turret. Okay, that shoots for you. HKDs. What is this? Aerial payload delivers wheeled hunter kill drones which seek targets and explode. What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck, chat? That's actually fucking insane. Absolutely. Those are probably insane. Baby wraps. Hunter killers on wheels. Yo, you order a baby cradle, says your unit number, want me to put it in the elevator for you? Bro, what the fuck are you talking about, Kason? Kason, there are no babies here. All right, I don't know what you're on about. I don't know what you're talking about, but there's no babies here, Kason. All right, you better watch yourself, Kason. Better watch yourself. All right, no babies over here, chat. Stop saying congrats, guys. I'm not having a baby. All right, I'm not having a baby. I'm not having kids. Not yet, at least. You know what I'm saying? Everybody relax, man. Everybody relax. Did Kason just leak? Did he just fucking leak? Hey, Rhino, remotely control an armored robotic soldier equipped with a deadly minigun? Oh my god, so that's what that thing was in a trailer. That's fucking fire. You could be fucking, what's that movie called? With fucking, Megan Fox. The hell is that movie called? With Megan Fox? You know what I mean? And that one guy, Transformers, bro. You could be a fucking Transformer? Shit, man. A Vito warship. A harp, absolutely. EMP systems, massive electronic pulse weapon disrupts enemies and destroys all hostile equipment and vehicles. Legion, looks like they got drones and shit. Wall jumps. Okay, so let me see what they had to say about wall jumps here. Because I don't know, can you wall jump? Oh, are there arrows? Oh, okay, hold on. I see arrows on all of these. With additional innovations to Omni Movement, you have an increased choice in your traversal capabilities. The image above shows a few examples of locations within multiplayer environments where walls or other vertical sections could be optionally leaped to, then from to rapidly maneuver across a section of a map, often to gain height. Wall jumps can be chained together up to 3 times, but with a loss of inertia each time to keep the momentum balanced. Expect to use wall jumps to reach higher vantage points, leap over dangerous gaps in a map, or to find different routes to take. Oh, shit. So you could do 3 wall jumps, chat, before you can't do it anymore, which I'm cool with that. You know, I feel like anything more than 3 could kind of get a little bit too crazy, chat. I'll be honest with you. Optional tactical sprint. Trekkers also taken a close look at the feedback and made tuning adjustments across the board for a more controlled experience, including a removal of tactical sprint, a limited duration boost of speed, allowing faster movement than a standard sprint as a default movement option. Instead, this ability can be granted through an optional perk in multiplayer. Meet the operators. I don't really care about that. You know, maybe we could take a look to see if they're cool. They do look cool. You know what I mean? Anderson looks cool. So does Faulkner. Absolutely. I'm sure operated. They got the skinny bot as well. You see the Reaper, chat? It looks a lot like the skinny bot to me, which is crazy. Let me see. Yeah, this one. Some of these look really familiar. Like this guy, this skeleton with the fucking captain hat on. That looks really familiar. Vermont, slowly. Let me hop in a team speak with Tony, man. Hey, thank you so much to everybody that's coming in, everybody that's tuned in. Chat, are we back, chat? Chat, are we fucking back? Are we back, guys? Are we back? We might be back. Call of Duty might be back, chat. I believe. Chat, we're fucking back. We're here. You know what I'm stopping? No, I don't want to stop it. No, you stop it. You. I think we might be back. Holy hell. What's going on here?
Channel switched.
Are we fucking back here, bro? Let me tell Tony to join fucking TS. Tony!
How we doing?
What's going on, Tony?
What's up, Tom?
Tony, they're saying that my reading was bad, but I thought my reading was absolutely phenomenal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Jacob Hale,
But I believe
tweet,
them. I believe them.
They're all saying you believe them. You know, reading's not my strong suit. You know that.
Nah, you have fucking weed brain.
Well, that's true, but I actually thought that my reading was actually pretty good. You're not reading what we want? Hakai, I just read all of this. Literally all of this. Hakai, I just read all of this. All of this. Look, this I read all this. All the guns, the perks.
Yeah, what do you think about Jacob Hale's tweet,
read all
bro?
the
An
perks.
8-team tournament, an 8-team major in Birmingham. What do you think?
Let me see. Is that what he said? What would be cool is if they had all teams of Birmingham or preferably London and played the qualifications on land this week leading up to the event. Sources, the Call of Duty League is considering trialing an 8-team major in the Call of Duty League season 2026. I hate it, Tony. I hate it. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
And then, hold on. Go to D-Real's Twitter and look at his take. Because this is like a little, I guess, a different...
What's his Twitter? What's D-Real's Twitter?
Just type in D-Real.
Oh, I got it. I got it here.
And this is some good perspective. So read that, and then we'll talk about it.
Waffling and throwing hypotheticals, I could see it as a way to reduce logistical costs for teams who don't or can't field competitive rosters. Bottom feeder teams seeing budgets with NYSL logistics for events contributed a very large part to operational costs league wide, even with diligent spend. No, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we have teams in the league that think that way, that's fucking pathetic. If we have teams that would rather not go to a tournament to not spend the cost to go to the tournament, we have serious problems. Because that means we have some teams that don't even want to send their teams to tournaments, and then we have some teams trying to carry the torch and push the league as far as it could possibly go, and those two are just polar opposites.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
If that's true, I'm not saying that's like real, but I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. Just in general, this is not a good sign. If they're trying to go through to majors where there's only 8 teams, in my opinion, that's unacceptable. If we're doing a franchise league, bro, every team has to be at the majors. Every team, and then whoever performs right and makes it into that top 8 at the end of the year goes to champs. And then obviously every team doesn't go to champs, but I don't like this at all.
Thing. Like,
I hate this,
bro.
I hate this.
Well, speaking of champs, right? Like, let's say you're one of the 4 teams that don't make this tournament. Wouldn't that seriously fuck you for the entire year, like going to champs? Like, I feel like not qualifying for that tournament, like, helps you, aids in not qualifying for champs. So you just get like double screwed, kind of.
Yeah, like how are they gonna format that?
I don't know. And like, I think so. I read the article, and I guess the thinking is like it'd be what is it? 11 like an 11 match round robin. And then 8 teams would qualify. And I guess the way they're thinking of it is it makes the qualifiers like more impactful and more fun to watch because there's more more at stake.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that's the solution, bro. I think especially if it's DreamHack, it needs to be a 16-team tournament, bro. It needs to be a pro-am.
Mm-hmm.
Like DreamHack Dallas helped capture those old school nostalgic MLG vibes. That's exactly what we needed. Now it needs to be a 16-team tournament, pro-am. 4 teams make it through the open bracket to completely capture what it needs to be. And also the first event in the UK in however many years cannot be an 8-team tournament. You need every single team there, every single player, because what happens when some of the UK guys don't qualify for the tournament? That would suck,
That
bro.
would suck.
Like,
that
the UK fans should be able to root for the UK players at the tournament.
Is this actually happening? Is this actually happening, bro?
Well,
because
so
it says considering trialing.
The article says it's not 100% yet, but apparently the video is already recorded to announce the schedule, meaning it's likely set in stone unless they make a new video and change their mind on it.
I mean, it does say considering hosting one of its 2026, but just 8
No,
teams
go
instead of
down.
12. In the opening season, instead of majors, the league had homestand events where teams hosted 7 others in their home location, giving teams a chance to play on land across the world. This is where departure preview system to call the World League, which had 13 teams in a large open bracket in 2026. The CDL is considering hosting a similar 8-team event with teams able to earn their seating and ticket to the event through an 11-match round robin qualifier split, as opposed to the previous 7 matches against randomly assigned teams.
Yes, scroll a little further.
Wait, but the way that they said that, though, event, is this like a one-off? Is this a one-off event, or is this how they plan on?
It's a 3-day tournament.
Okay.
Usually we have 4-day tournaments, right? Usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This would be an 8-team double elimination tournament over 3 days. Obviously, you lose a day.
If it's a one-off, I'm okay. If it's just a one-off.
But I think, yeah, but okay. I don't know. I think if you're going to do a one-off tournament like this,
it's still lame, but it's not that big of a deal.
But it shouldn't be in the UK, bro. The UK finally gets their event. If this can't change, it should be in the US. The UK fans should be able to see a full-blown tournament with every team.
Yeah.
If you're going to do this, do it somewhere in the US.
Oh, so that literally is taking up a major slot chat? Like, is this
that's a major.
Yeah,
it's a major.
I don't like that. For majors, every team should be there. Period. Every team should be there. If they wanted to do like another one-off event with like a qualification or something, or like, I don't know, they wanted to change things up, sure, but you can't make that a major. Like, you can't count that as one of the majors, right? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. After seeing Jacob Hale's tweet. Tony, what'd you think about the reveal and all the everything that you saw, the guns, the perks, the maps?
I think everything looks awesome.
The perk
Obviously
system
the
needs
perks
to be
are
tweaked
too
a little
stacked.
bit, but
well, hold on. Here's my opinion on the
Maddox-
perks thing though, because
Okay.
the only one I really think needs to move is dexterity, because I think you need dexterity on your class. I'm actually okay with ninja, flak, and tack all being in the same slot, because then you're forced to sacrifice something. Like obviously you're going to use perk 1 greed, right? So in search you need ninja, and then you have to choose between flak and tack. So in search, you can get stunned or you can get naded, and then in respawn, you're going to be a little louder if you want to use flak and tack. Or if you want ninja, then you can get stunned or naded. Like I think we shouldn't be okay with every player being a super soldier having flak, tack, ninja dex.
Right.
Like
because
there
what
should
that
be a
does
give and
is
take.
it does allow for people to kind of like think about what they're running, right? And not everybody's gonna have like the same perks, right? Like I think people are gonna, depending on like your role and what you're doing, like a lot of people are gonna be running different perks, especially if it stays like this, right? I mean, at least I would think so. Obviously, you're gonna have your crutch perks that people are gonna have to use, like for instance, ninja. Right? Who knows? There might be a situation where people are taking off ninja in some respawns, like maybe some respawn modes, maybe like who knows?
That's
right?
what I'm
Like,
saying. Or at least maybe player dependent, right? Like maybe someone like Dashi wants to use flak tack, no ninja, but someone like Ant wants to use ninja because
Right.
he's obviously up close and personal. Like that will add just even if it's a small component to talk about, it does add a little bit of strategy to a game that has become very bare bones.
Even with the overload game mode, the new game mode that they're talking about, and just the way that it's played.
I hope that's awesome. By
I
the way,
I don't know if you read the article about how that game mode is going to be played, but it sounds like there's a device in the middle. It's not a ball. It's a device, and there's going to be two zones. There's going to be two zones.
Think of it like Bomb from Halo.
Kinda, but do you have to plant the bomb? Is there like a plant time?
Actually, think of it like this, Tom. Think of it like Demolition, but both teams are on offense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can kind of see that. But the thing is, do you know how this device is going to be used? Like, do you have to plant it like a bomb?
I have no idea. Miles in your chat just said no plant.
Yeah, see,
so does that mean it's like uplink?
I was going to say, I wouldn't like it if you had to plant a bomb. I feel like if you had to like plant a bomb, because think about it, like if you had to plant it or something, then what? Like, it's not like you're defending it, right? Like, I just don't know how it's going to be. Like, do you put the device in something and then boom, you get points?
Is it like Blitz? Like, is it like you just need to enter the zone?
I don't know.
I want to know what it's actually like.
Yeah, I don't know what the zone's actually like.
I guess we'll find out, bro. I'm actually very excited for this, and
so am I.
Like, I love that they like Maddox's tweet about it makes me feel even better about it. He's like, we wanted to build a game mode, you know, with some of the best things from CTF and the best things from Uplink for the competitive community.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even if it doesn't work, like I fucking love that they're doing that, right?
Yeah.
And maybe it doesn't work. Hopefully it does, but there's a reason why we've always loved Treyarch. Like me or you right now could DM Maddox or Lawrence and they'll reply, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a dialogue there.
Yeah,
That's so important.
I was talking about that before. I said it's so cool to see like just the open communication with Maddox and devs, just pretty much even just mentioning the competitive community and just realizing, you know, or just
they've always loved it, and we love them for that.
Yeah, and I think that's a big W for all of those guys because
I'll tell you what though, Tom. If this is a good game mode, I swear to fuck, Infinity Ward better carry the torch next year, dude. If we get a good new game mode this year and it's not in next year's game, I'm going to puke all over myself.
Here's the thing, Tony. It probably won't be a next game.
Bro, see, that would be
because
absurd.
if you think about it, I mean, yeah, it's absurd, but at the same time, if this is a game mode that Treyarch is like, yeah, we're focusing on this game mode, we're making this game mode, like, right, we're doing this. Like IW, they might be like, all right, well, we're gonna make our own game mode, and they might make some shit.
I'm okay with that if it's good.
Or they just bring an uplink.
Yeah, I mean, this to me sounds like uplink is obviously great. I love CTF. This sounds like they took key things from uplink and CTF and made a new mode. And honestly, like I'm all for trying that. Like I'm choosing to be optimistic about it. I wonder if pros have play tested it or anything. I really don't know, but I'm actually really excited for Black Ops 7.
Yeah, so
I mean, my take on these things is like every year I choose to be excited because I don't think there's any reason to like be talking shit about it or say it's gonna suck. Like why don't you just see when the game comes out? Like I'd
Yeah.
rather just assume it's gonna be great.
I mean, listen. To be fair, you know how it's gone in like the history with some of this stuff. You know what I mean? But I'll be honest. Like we're about to be playing a beta, so people are very opinionated without even like playing the game yet. You know, like some stuff we really can't say until we play the game. Like for instance, like I'm so intrigued about how jumping is gonna be. Like jumping off of walls and stuff. Like, are there going to be certain spots where you can jump, or can you jump on anything and literally just jump off of every object and everything you see, right? Or is it only certain spots in the map where you can do it, right? Like how is it going to play? Okay, and I also did see that
We'll find out.
You could jump 3 times, apparently. You could do 3 jumps.
But you lose, what was the word? Inertia or momentum with each jump. So like it's not like as big of a jump the more you jump, you know what I mean?
Right. So your second jump is not as powerful as your first, and your third is not as powerful as your second. Is what you're talking about. Okay, I see what you're saying. Hold on, let me see what Sam had to say. Octane's thoughts on a gameplay trailer. It's 27 seconds. Let me see real quick what he had to say.
Oh, wall bounce. I'm sold. I'm already sold. Listen, I can fuck dudes. Pause. And there's an elo site. And I can wall bounce. I'm sold. It's our year. Chat in the game.
Tony, you can take people hostage. You could take people hostage.
Sam wants to fuck men.
Well, yeah, from that clip, yeah, that's what it looks like, huh, Tony? That is what it looks like from that clip.
Sam wants to fornicate with men.
You know what I mean? I mean, Sam, you know how Sam gets down. You know what I mean? What guns do you think will be G8 in Black Ops 7? Or why are we even... No,
these posts are absurd.
No. Mountain Giraffe, no. Delete this. Mods, delete this. Or just fucking cook. Is this guy getting cooked, or are they actually having conversations? Are they actually having conversations?
Click on it.
Everything
I saw
but
it
the
earlier.
worst AR plus whatever SMG with attachments restrictions. There's never been attack rifle used. I don't see why we would change that. LOL, all of them. No, what is going on here? What is going on? Is Reddit a part of the problem? Nothing should be G8. As far as I'm fucking concerned, bro, they should try the M8, the marksman rifle. Just try it. I mean,
they should try it.
I mean, what if it's fucking good, but like, I don't know. Apparently,
It just can't be a consistent one burst.
Apparently, there's a cooldown. Apparently, there's a cooldown on it. So if you shoot one burst, then there's a cooldown after your
they
burst.
just need to make it a little weaker, bro. I will say, I think it's got to be hard to like balance burst rifles and current gen COD with like dynamic and how consistent bullets hit. Like once again, bro, back in Black Ops 2, the M8 was obviously fun to use, but bro, the thing about the M8 was you weren't getting consistent one burst because there were ghost bullets. Hit reg wasn't as good as it is now. So now all these burst guns I feel like are one burst.
Yeah, listen.
They need to figure out a way to make it like a 2 to 3 burst kill. You know what I mean?
Well, you are actually retarded with this cooldown stuff. All right, Shape, how? Well, what am I not understanding about this cooldown? What am I not understanding? I'm confused. Okay, what am I confused about? All right, talk to me here, Shape. Talk to me. Right, what is it that I'm not getting? From my understanding, you're just not going to be able to shoot the M8 really fast. Like, there's going to be a little delay. There's going to be a little delay there after he shoots the burst. There's going to be a tiny cooldown. That's my understanding. So what am I not understanding? How am I a retard? Right, tell me. Go ahead, tell me, Shape. The floor is yours, Shape. The floor is fucking yours, fucking guy. Why's he talking to me like I'm some fucking asshole, Tony?
Hey, he's a real piece of shit, this guy's Shape. Maybe someone needs to whoop him in his shape.
Did he say anything? Did he fucking say anything? No, I don't think he said nothing.
Why is Methods saying they need to just make the damage less on the burst? Did you just ignore everything else I just said?
They don't listen. They don't listen. They don't want to listen.
I just completely explained why it needs to be a 2 to 3 burst. Because hit reg is so good nowadays, the game practically shoots for you that any gun that is a consistent one burst will not be used in competitive Call of Duty.
Can I'm trying to figure out what the fuck everybody's flipping out in this chat like what we're saying is not true. And I'm confused why. What are we saying that's not true? I don't understand.
All I'm saying is they need to make it so you're killing people in 2 to 3 bursts and not a consistent one burst, because we're not going to see the M8 if it's a consistent one burst. Pros will not play with a gun that consistently one bursts. I can't even blame them, dude. That's like hardcore.
All right, you're actually retarded with this cooldown. So there's a delay between bursts. It's every burst gun ever. Yes, I did. I'm so confused.
No, I think he's tripping here.
Is he tripping the fuck out, brother? Are you
Like,
fucking
obviously,
good?
yeah, it's not an automatic weapon.
Shape,
There's obviously
that is literally
a very, very slight
what
delay.
we said. That is exactly that is exactly what I said. I said there's going to be a cooldown, a short delay between bursts. That is what I said. That there's going to be a cooldown. That's what a cooldown is. It's a short delay. Actually, they use the word cooldown. They use the fucking word. No, don't put it in emote only. Who put chemical alert? Take it out of emote only. Why the fuck you take it out of? No, fuck no, bro. No, don't take that shit out of emote only, bro. I want to see what he said. I want to see what these motherfuckers is saying. Am I getting rage baited? No, I'm getting fucking rage baited, man. I'm getting fucking rage baited over here. You know what I mean? Fuck, Tony. They're not listening to me, Tony. They just let everything
I get what
say.
they're saying. Oh, okay.
What are they saying?
So, my chat said, Tom thinks it's new. He doesn't understand that it's the exact same gun. Yeah, I guess they're saying that
What do you
there's
mean?
always been a very, very slight delay because it's a burst gun.
Brother, it's a marksman rifle. It's not an assault rifle. Nobody in this chat, nobody in your chat, nobody in my chat, nobody knows how the M8's going to be. Nobody knows what it's going to be like. For all we know, it's going to shoot different, sound different, and be different. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Let's get Maddox on the call right now, Tom.
Get him
Why
on
don't we
here.
see
Get him on here.
Tom, let's see how much juice you have. Hit him up right now and say, "Come talk to me." And Tony,
You think you actually do that? No, if we're gonna
I'll hit him up right now. I'll ask him.
Yeah, you could ask him. But if we're gonna do that, we might as well run a flank episode. If we're gonna get Maddox on, we might as well run the intro. Hold on, give me a second. We'll run the intro real quick, slowly.
I just asked him.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Flank, and I'm joined by the one and only, the multi-champion, the multi-MVP. He's got a fat head, and he's one of the best ARs to ever play the game.
Absolutely.
Give it
Thank
up for
you.
Sam LaRue Octane. And then, of course, we got the one and only, the multi-champ. No, I was just kidding. That was for you,
You're
Tony.
an
Tony, that
asshole,
was for
Tom.
you. Tony, that was for you. You
You're
know what
an
I mean?
asshole.
Tony, that was for you.
Let me tell you why I hit up Maddox, chat. And honestly, I have no idea if he's actually going to come talk, but it's a lesson. You got to ask for what you want in this world,
Right.
even if the answer is no. So there's no harm in me hitting him up and saying, "Hey, brother, any interest in coming to talk to me and Tom about some of the stuff that came out today?" Because the worst he's going to say is no. Or he's going to say, "You're fat and have tits." But either way, I'll be okay.
He
You
might
know
say
what I
that.
mean?
He might say that. You know what I mean? So, Lou,
we'll-
did you
we'll
hit
see.
him up? Did you hit him up?
I did, yeah.
All right, let's see what he says. We'll see what he says, and we'll see if it gets in here. Slowly. Guys, back to this GA Reddit stuff. Back to this. Not a single person should be talking about GAing anything. Nothing should be GA'd. Nothing. We haven't even seen the game yet. We haven't even played the game yet. How does anybody know how fast you're killing with the gun? How fast does it shoot? Right? What's the reload speed? But right, for instance, the M8 being a fucking marksman rifle, I don't even know how people are talking to this chat like they know what the actual fuck is going on with that gun. Nobody knows what the hell's going on with that gun. It might be way different. I mean, it's in the marksman rifle category. That's already a difference. Have we ever seen the M8 in a marksman rifle category, Tony, or is this the only time? Because
I actually don't know.
It's always been an assault rifle, has it not?
I
Or
don't know if
GAs?
it's ever been attack rifle or marksman rifle. I think it's always been. I don't even know. AUG and M16 were marksmen in the last CODs. Okay.
But a G every fucking year is gonna be no different this year. And you think so, Zuda? No, Zuda. I don't know why. I have a good feeling this year that the pros are actually not gonna be dumb as fuck and ruin the game. Okay, the pros are a big part of the problem. They are, and they need to start realizing that, man. I really don't know how many times I gotta say this. And the pros can do whatever they want. They can go on Twitter and start tweeting. They can quote tweet this. They can quote tweet that. No, you guys are a part of the problem, and you guys have dumbed down the game so much to the point where it's just not even fun to watch, right? Especially midway to the end of the year, you have literally dumbed down and simplified this game so much to where you're just killing the entertainment factor of the game, right? And if we're going to rewind it back in time to the games that I played when I was competing, I was playing with smokes, snipers, all types of shit you could possibly fucking imagine was in the game. Ban and protect.
I think at the very least, they need to change the way it works. Because,
right, so...
Right now, it's overwhelming majority, right? So 9 teams have to agree. It should simply be majority at the very least. There's a 12-team league. If 7 teams want to use snipers, it's in. You know what I'm saying?
And here's another thing.
If more teams want to use something that don't, then it should be in.
And here's another thing, okay? Because some people are, oh, here we go again. There's no point in talking about it. Can we stop? Can we stop? There's never going to be change if we just sit there and do nothing about it, bro. You have to talk about things. You have to keep bringing it up. And you have to keep fucking hounding people, or there's never going to be change. There will never be any change in anything. And that's anything in life, man. If you don't talk about it, then how are you going to be about it? You know what I'm saying? Communication is important, man. Open communication. These motherfuckers got to talk. And they don't even talk. They can't even get a fucking group DM going. When people message the fucking group DM... They're fucking sitting there drooling, slamming their fucking head against the wall. Like what? Like they don't even get responses. Remember when LA Thieves broke a GA and Scrappy came in a call and said that he put something in a DM about what their punishment is going to be, and nobody answered? Nobody answered the DM? And then you have Litico joining the team. No. That's not true. I answered. I said, well, who else answered? No, and then Liddy goes, oh, nobody else. Like, brother, these guys just don't give a fuck. They don't care. You know what I mean? And we need to start whipping them into shape.
It should be very simple, bro. 1 smoke per team in search, and the sniper rifle is in.
Oh,
there we
100%,
go.
100%.
No smokes in hardpoint, obviously, because it's not going to be used the way it should anymore. So I'm okay with no smokes in hardpoint. But there should be a smoke and a sniper in search, and there really isn't an argument against it anymore.
Nope, there's no argument. And also, what we should be saying as well is the game should be played with pretty much, not everything, because obviously there needs to be GAs. And that's another thing, when the pros come out and they do say like, oh, this guy's a moron, if somebody were to say this, because I know this is what was said to me in the past, it's, bro, we need GAs, right? And yeah, no shit. Like, I understand that GAs need to be a thing to make the game competitive, but there needs to be a line, bro. There needs to be a line where they got to understand that, yeah, okay, so what? The voting might have swayed this way by 1 vote, but it's like, do you really want to ruin the product, the entertainment factor of it? Because it's just gonna hurt everybody. It's just gonna hurt all of them. It's gonna hurt
the pros. And I feel like I've said this.
They don't think about the future.
Nonstop.
They don't think about their futures.
No, they don't think about the game like we used to think about the game. Like, not everything used to be up for GA. It was only if it was super OP, like the long barrel bar. Like, we never talked about GAing a knife or GAing a smoke. And granted, I know smokes have changed. Like, I understand no smokes in Respawn now. But, like, it just used to have to be... It used to have to be overwhelmingly overpowered for it to be up for debate. And now anything is up for GA. You know what I mean?
Bro, they GA things 4 days in, 5 days in. Right? Like, we're not even... Like, for instance, I'll say this right now. The sniper and smokes should not be touched until they literally play like at least 1 stage. Like Major 1, we should see snipers and smokes at Major 1. There's literally no reason why we shouldn't see it. Even if you can one-way a smoke, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It doesn't matter. They should be fucking playing the game with a smoke and a snipe per team at Major 1. And then we'll revisit the conversation after Major 1. We'll see how much of cheese and OP it was. Because I guarantee you right now, there's going to be people running through smokes dying, looking like brain-dead morons trying to do one-ways, and they're going to just get blooded. And there's going to be people pulling out sniper rifles, getting absolutely shit on, tucked, fucking dismantled, not getting kills with the sniper. And listen, we're going to have maps where people are going off with the snipers. Yeah, kudos to you. I'm happy for you. We're going to have maps. Bro, I hate that too. When somebody goes off with a sniper and they go, you see? Look, It's like, okay, well then we should get rid of every fucking gun in the game. What? Every time somebody has a good map, it's because of the gun they're using, and it's never about the plays they're making. Like, it's just the worst excuse ever. It's just the worst excuse. And there's honestly, like, the excuses that they give me whenever I talk to them, and it's probably why a lot of them don't want to come on stream and talk about this shit, is horrible. Their excuses are horrible. Like, bro, I'm sorry, but hitting me with the, oh, but protocol? Like, you can go down the stairs on protocol and what? Like, bro, like, people will just learn how to counter or play around that. If you're just going to use a sniper every life and just do the same thing over and over again, you don't think a team is going to adapt and just counter you on a map? Like, they're going to adapt and just counter the fuck out of you, and then it's over with. Now what? Right? Like, they're all going to hit mid and flank something, or they're all going to fucking go grass, and they're going to make the sniper useless. They're going to make the sniper useless, and they're going to play around it. Right? That's what we always did for years and years and years and years. It's what we always did in COD. All right, I'm done, Tony. Sorry, I'm just ranting a little bit.
No, you're all right. I'm
know
here
what I mean?
for it, kid.
It's annoying, bro. It's fucking annoying. Like, I'm tired of it, bro. And I always watch, like, especially in the off season when we're watching old school CODs and we're watching old clips and we're watching old moments. And you just remember the good times, bro. Like, you remember the good times with sniper rifles and people jumping around, wall running. We got dashing, fucking all types of grenades, different guns, right? Different metas. Like, bro, we had games that had 3 guns. Right? Like, we play with games with ban and protect, specialist. Like IW, we had a fucking K-bar, like a mid gun, right? Like, it's just like, I'm tired of it, bro. I'm honestly just like sick of it. Like, I'm sick of like the way that the pros
It would be
act
nice to have a
and
3-gun meta again.
Yeah, it would be. Would be nice. You know what I mean? It would be nice, but I'm so tired of just horrible, lame excuses, bro. Just the worst excuses or the worst reasonings, you know? And bro, some of their reasonings could be valid, but they're just not looking at the bigger picture, and it's annoying. It's really annoying. And I've been on both sides of the coin, so I can
I hope they start
completely
realizing
understand.
now, like, bro, like, we've all heard and seen the stories about how some of these teams are going to start paying. Like, that should make players want to grow the game even more, because this is not like 3 years ago where everybody's getting paid this, pretty nuts salary. Like, it's starting to really adjust in a way where you need to be focused on growing the game. Otherwise, you should be a little worried. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have teams that were once paying a fuck ton of money, not even paying close to it anymore. Like, this is the time to do whatever you can as a player to make sure this game is growing.
100%. 100%, man. I've literally talked to who was I talking to? Bro, I was talking to Robert Taylor about GAs.
Absolutely.
At the swag sleepover. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, I was talking to him about it because they hate it too. Because they want to see more shit being used as well. Like, everybody wants to see more shit being used. You know what I mean?
Well, I think, and there's also a conversation, and obviously we don't know, but I think developers, all of them, right? Obviously, like, Treyarch, I would say, is like the best for us competitively. I think every developer would be a little more open-minded when it comes to working with competitive Call of Duty if we met them in the middle and used more of their stuff, right? Like, these developers, they make these games, and obviously, like, listen, once again, my opinion as a creator is so much different than me as a player. Like, so I do understand how I used to think when I was a player. But bro, if you're a developer and you add these new things to the game and they're just not even thought of as potential viable competitive things, that's got to annoy you. That's got to be like, okay, whatever, screw competitive COD when we try to add this, and this, and they won't even consider it. Like, I do think if there was some more things used, all developers would be a little more open-minded to, like, helping competitive Call of Duty and like being more open to, like, actually maybe adjusting things instead of just a full-on GA, you know?
Yep, 100%.
Maybe, and obviously I don't know, but I feel like it's definitely more likely if the players are more open to using things.
If something is actually OP, right, and it's cheese and it's ruining the game and it's just like it actually is OP. Like every map, this guy's dropping double digits with this certain gun or something. You know what I mean? Like, okay, then I can see the argument with getting it out of the game and removing it, right? But pros don't even give it a chance. They don't even bother trying. Like, they do it before. Like, they don't, like, for instance, last year, Tony, right? Shout out to F3, by the way, the GOAT. Last season, Kason Showdown was the first competitive Black Ops 6 we saw. The Kason Showdown.
Yeah.
Okay? And there were snipers used at that event.
Yeah.
And nobody was doing crazy shit with the snipers. Matter of fact, I went back and watched it with Ernie because we went down this conversation. Nobody was doing anything with the snipers. They were like, I think like Scrap had one good map with the snipe, but we watched a couple maps where people had snipers out and couldn't get kills and put it away. They were putting snipers away, right? And then it was GA. Like after that event, like there was no example of the sniper being OP or too much at that event, and it was used the whole event. And then they GA'd it right after that event. Like, how does that make any sense? It doesn't.
I think I figured it out. I think I figured Scrappy out because he's so against snipers.
No,
they're
trying.
trying
Here's the thing. He's actually not. I don't even think. I'm pretty sure last year, LA Thieves voted to have the sniper in. Like, I don't even think.
Oh, then I don't even know, bro. You know what? Just allow the fucking sniper and just move on.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's basically where I'm getting at.
Like, it shouldn't go down to a vote, bro. Like, just use the sniper.
I'm just surprised that there hasn't been a pro that is just saying, like, bro, like, fuck this. Like, let's just use it. You know what I mean? Like, I
honestly, bro,
why.
I think public pressure will come into play because remember the M4 situation in MW 2022? MW2, I mean, back when the M4 and I think my Boston team like wouldn't give it up. We just got bullied into fucking like that's gonna happen with snipers, bro. As soon as the community figures out that certain teams are like not trying to play with snipers, they're just gonna get fucking roasted into oblivion, and they're like, okay, allow the snipers.
Mm-hmm. I still don't understand why the revote was seen as a different vote entirely. That was another thing, JP, right? We did a whole revote, and right this time we did it publicly because I just took control and did it myself. And the vote went to keep snipers in, right? It was majority keep snipes in. And then they were like, no, when you do a revote, you're revoting it. I forgot what their reasoning was. JP, I don't even remember what the hell their reasoning was. Something about fucking the revote. They said because it was a revote, they changed the rules, right? Just to summarize it. Because they were revoting after voting already, they changed the rules. And I was like, bro, the way that these guys operate, bro, just makes no sense. Like the way that they operate. Like, why not just get a call going, and we could do this call like now. We could do this whenever, right? I mean, bro, if I gotta do it, I'll do it. I don't have to do it,
bro.
Right?
They don't want this stuff happening publicly.
No. It doesn't need to be public. It doesn't need to be public. Okay?
That's the thing, because as soon as it's public, which actually it'd be better for the community if it was public, because people won't speak their true minds if it was public, or if you know what I'm saying.
What do you mean people won't speak their true minds?
Like if so, bro, people don't want to piss the community off. That they'd prefer to do what they're going to do in private, GA shit in private, so that the public doesn't know. Oh, so this is the guy that doesn't want snipers in.
Not necessarily. If you're having those conversations publicly, I feel like people can't bring that fucking biased fucking take that they bring behind the scenes because now everybody can see how fucking fake they really are.
Exactly. That's exactly why they don't want it public. Because they want to be able to say their true opinion and be biased towards their team without
oh my God, that was gross.
The community judging them or getting upset at them.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I guess it's true. What? I was Pac-Man?
Bro, if the Sniper GA vote was public on a stream, the Sniper would be in. There is no way there would be more than 3 teams against snipers if it was live on your stream. Or any stream, you know what I mean?
I just like for me to actually GA a snipe, right, Tony? Right? Like any team last year that voted for the sniper to be out, right? Okay, I need to see examples why. Like I need to see it. Why? Like show me examples. Like what is somebody doing on the map that is throwing you off that much that you want it out of the game? Like, what is he doing? Like, can I see the examples, right? Like, if they came to me and said, yo, for instance, protocol, if we went to Major 1, right, and we just saw the same thing happening over and over again where people were just sniping low zip and they were just holding it and it never failed and people weren't adapting, were just somehow, like, this was just the most uncounterable strat ever, right? How come we can't wait to see wait for those examples to actually happen before we actually GA things? Like, let shit unfold. Like, just play with it, and then if it is OP or if it is cheese, then we'll GA it, right? Like, we actually need to see examples, or it just shouldn't be GA'd. If you can't show examples, then it just your vote shouldn't even matter. You shouldn't even matter. Like, nothing you say should matter.
Tom, but
you know what I mean?
That's the issue. They don't care, Tom, because the way GAs are voted on, it's not based off logic on if the actual item is OP. It's based off if it benefits their team or not, Tom. So that's why a lot of the guys can't give examples, because it's all dependent on if it's going to benefit the team or not.
I don't know what Duarte was doing right there, man. I mean, you can't get got like that by Ponytail Clay, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy Duarte wasn't even shooting his gun. But I mean, bro, you're right, Cindy. You know what I mean? I mean, you're right. You're not wrong.
It does have to change, and
you know,
like,
and it's not all the pros, and some pros, you know, like, even if they did vote the sniper out, some of them probably have good intentions. It's just respectfully, like, I just feel like that the way shit needs to be done is like I'm not here to just shit on all pros, right? I don't want to just talk shit to all the fucking pros and shit and just fucking cook everybody. You know what I mean?
well, we used to think like them, so we have both perspectives. I used to vote in favor of my team, and your team used to vote in favor of your team, no matter what you say right now. Every team votes in favor of their team.
But think about what we GA'd though when we played, Tony. Like, think about the things we were GAing and what we were actually getting out. We weren't being OD with it. Like, we didn't GA snipes.
No, I agree. Somewhere along the way,
a lot of our
the new
GAs
generation
were like,
put everything up for GA.
Like, bro, we would GA shit that was literally so OP that it just like, for instance, like, fucking, if one gun was just all 8 people on a map fucking used it, right? Or like it would have to ruin the game. Like, it would literally have to ruin the game, right? Which snipers are not doing. Right, like, snipers aren't ruining the game. Matter of fact, I'm watching sniper clips right now, and people are hitting shots that are hard to hit. Like, these are just sick clips. Like, this is just fucking fire. Like, seeing people do this shit is, like, I miss these moments. You know what I mean? Remember this. Crimson stashes out, shits on JCap. Unbelievable, bro. I don't know. I really don't know how to go about the GA anymore, Tony. Because, I mean, chat, I can sit here all day and yell, and then you guys are just going to be like, oh, my God, this guy's annoying. This guy's just going in circles. Nobody gives a fuck. Move on. And then I'll sit here and be like, nah, but we need to talk about it, this and that. And then one pro will make a fucking comment. You know what I mean?
You have 423,000 followers on Twitch.
Yeah, I know. It was a big celebration when we hit it. It was a big, everybody went nuts.
You might want to just pause it there. Like, just see if you can ask Twitch to just keep it there.
I don't know. It was always like a dream of mine to hit 1 million, but I mean, we got a long way to go.
I'm just kidding, Tom.
You know what I mean? I don't know if we'll ever get there, Tony. I don't know if
we'll hit it one day.
You know, I actually think if we get snipers in the game, we might go to 1 million. You know what I mean? We might. I mean, Zoomaa might go to the moon. You know what I mean? If we get snipers in the game. And so we got to do everything we can, Tone. We got to do everything we fucking can, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Am I coping? Yeah, I don't know. Or this game dies and me and Tony fall off and we drift into the mountains. And we.
That's what it is, man. It's a pleasure to have done it for this long, at least.
It's a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute fucking pleasure, man. You know what I mean? And you gotta show ass to get 1 million, bro. I'm not showing ass, bro. What's wrong with you? And I'm not playing Clash Royale, so stop saying that. All right, what's wrong with you, cowboy? Play Clash. Okay, Tony, would you ever show ass for $1 million? Would you show ass for $1 million on stream? If I said, Tony, I'll give you $1 million right now to show your bare ass on stream, would you do it?
$1 million?
$1 million to pull your pants down, show your ass on stream.
Tom, I'll start fingering my ass for $1 million from you.